Last week at Brands Hatch, Klaus Kreutzer made it 4 straight wins, continuing his late season charge to erase the damage from a rough start. But Eric Kaplinger's relentless consistency struck again, another second place finish, and more crucial points banked. Now it all comes down to this. Just 6 points separate the two title contenders. It's effectively a winner takes all as we head to Hell, one of the most demanding circuits on the calendar, where only the strongest will survive. We go green in the gates of Hell, live next on ASN+. Our venue for this evening is the virtual Hell Rallycross circuit, officially known as Lånkebanen. I'm sure I said that wrong. I'm very sorry to all the Swedish people, or the I think Swedish, Norway. I'm not good at geography. I'm a Rallycross guy. North America Simulated Auto Racing first started visiting Hell in 2020A. The track spans 0.63 miles and features 7 corners, 2 to the left and 5 to the right, blending technical dirt sections with flowing tarmac. The Joker lap at Hell is longer than the standard route, rejoining on exit and with a fast right-hander, making timing and track position crucial. With its elevation changes, tight hairpins, and scenic hillside setting, Hell delivers a true test of Rallycross precision and strategy. The format at NASA Rallycross Features is as follows. We are finishing opening practice now, which will lead us into a 3-lap, single-car qualifying event that split the field equally into 6-lap heat races. The qualifying order is inverted in those heat races for Futures. Once the qualifying session is over, we transition to those inverted heated sessions. Nobody will transfer out of the heats. Instead, everyone is sent to a semifinal, which is also 6 laps. The top half transfer to the feature, and the winner receives a bonus point. This sets the grid for our 10-lap feature race, where the points are awarded, trophies are handed out, and unique to NASA Rallycross Features and Contenders, the Joker lap is taken twice all evening. Second season of NASA Rallycross Features concludes tonight, live on ASN+. With Brian Sawyer next to me in the commentary box, my name is Joshua Darnell, as I get tripped up as the drivers are talking over the radio, and I got really confused with where I was. We're going to start going green here in the Norwegian Grand Prix. It's nice to be here commentating features with you guys. I'm standing in for Josh Mertz, and I'm doing it with my good friend Brian Sawyer. We have some pretty crazy stuff going, but I now remember that I have more stuff to read as I scroll down. Cameras all season on ASN are brought to you by Whiplash SimCams. Be sure to check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/WSimCams. God bless you, Andrew Cardinelli IV, for your camera support. Also, the intro music for NASA World Feed was produced by the one, the only, Alex Abedi. Alex, I miss you to this day. Now we can finally kick this off. Brian, it is a battle out there for first place in Futures. We have quite the heated championship going on. Klaus has won 5 of the last 6 races, including 4 in a row. Do you think the pressure will get to him? Do you think he will crack? I believe he's in first or is Kaplinger in first?
Klaus is in first right now. What's up, Josh? How you doing? I'm excited to be here. Yeah, Klaus is in first right now. We got Wyatt Pearson in second, Eric in third. Eric doesn't need to win tonight, but it's a 6-point gap. I think we should just go over points while we're talking about them. Eric Kaplinger, 189. Klaus Kreutzer, 183. Raymond Rodriguez, 130. Ooh. I think Ray is pretty solidly locked into P3 tonight. We might see some movement from 4th on back. Robichaud, Boyles, Cartwright, Grove, Lunan, Pearson, and Smith.
I am not in the process of counting anybody out, or Raymond definitely has this locked up. How many points can you get if you get first place though?
I think you can get 35 points in an evening. So yeah, Ray is.
So if Jake places really well, something could happen, and we've seen Jake come from behind before. But I have full faith in Raymond Rodriguez for a. I mean, I was gonna say P2, but then I looked at the points again. So
yeah,
I was gonna say he can grab it.
I think the real story of the night is if Eric Kaplinger can hold on. 6-point gap. First place is awarded 25 points, I believe. I can't remember.
He really just needs to...
25 points for first, 20 for second. So it really comes down to qualifying. And, qualifying in that heat, the LCQ win. That's where the big points difference is going to be.
If you're Eric, what position are you aiming for? What are you going to be happy with going home tonight with, position-wise?
I think you need P1 for qualifying, because
you think it's going to come down to qualifying points and not just overall race? Why do you say qualifying?
If Eric wins this race, or say Klaus wins this race, and Eric comes in second, that's 25-20. Eric is still ahead by 1 point. But you throw qualifying points in that scale 10, 7, 6, or sorry, what is it? It's like 10. What has Josh done?
Oh, I think. Oh no, he broke it probably.
No, it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So there's 1 point difference in between each one. So Klaus can get that 1 point in there. Yeah, it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for qualify points. Chris Lunan, first car on track. 2 points for the semifinal win. Assume both of them win their semifinals. So I think the 1 point difference or 2 point differences that come out of this qualifying are really going to be our differences tonight.
All of our drivers are now on track.
Look at that. Berger has made its return.
Chris Lunan, he is out.
You got 2 out laps on Hell, which is really annoying as a driver. iRacing has never fixed the bug. You go around, it says, all right, you're coming up to your first lap. You go around a whole nother time, and it says green flag. So
yeah, it is, especially for newer drivers. I remember it can catch you. If you are new to Rallycross, there are a couple tracks where you have to do out laps. They can catch you out if you're pushing with all your might, and then you realize, oh shit, that was a 0 lap. It can catch some of these drivers off guard.
Yeah, especially when it's 2 and the spotter's giving you the wrong call.
Yeah. I know that there's a glitch here. I'm surprised we didn't see any drivers do it where you can just go down the hill and back up and back down.
They were explicitly told not to do that in the driver's meeting.
Ah, okay. Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
I know, because Eric Dubois taught me about that, and he was like, I'm not driving around twice.
So we're watching Eric Kaplinger here. Coming around turn 1. Going through the first little dirt section.
First lap?
He is on his first lap, I believe. This big hairpin is pretty much the only place to pass on this track.
Yeah, it is.
And it's really, if somebody messes up.
Yeah, it's big. It's usually it's a pile-up scenario, for sure. I wonder if we're going to see anybody utilize the grip strip, or if everyone's going to be too scared to do it. I think Kaplinger scrubbed that first lap.
This was his second out lap.
Yeah.
This was his second out lap, I believe.
This is his first lap.
Sometimes coming in, Chris Linden, Jay Grobisher, Wyatt Pearson. That was his first. He scrubbed it. He didn't like it.
Yeah, he's on lap 2 right now. Nope. All right, much better entry into turn 1, much tighter.
Class Cruiser goes P1.
Very nice.
39.3. Yeah, I don't think Eric liked his turn into the dirt and wanted to get a better runoff on.
He did. I think he messed up turn. I think he messed up turn 2 when he entered it too slowly for his liking. As he comes around, good entry into turn 6 up to turn 7.
Yeah, you can't scrub this one if you don't like it. You got to run both these laps as hard as you can. Raymond Rodriguez goes top of the tower, followed by Eric Kaplinger. That pushes Klaus down to 3rd. Let's go to Klaus.
Hundredths hundreds of seconds separating these drivers.
Klaus
Kreuzer once
resets
again
fastest
resets the
lap.
time board. The Kreuzer back with a 39 flat. Rodriguez, can he respond?
Eric, it's beautiful. Eric, it's a beautiful run on that grip strip. This lap will be faster.
Raymond Rodriguez rounding the final corner now, same as Kaplinger. Raymond Rodriguez puts down a 39.3, does not improve. Kaplinger with a 39.281 does not improve either. So timings are as they stand.
And there is a 2-point difference.
Yeah, Klaus Kreuzer will come home with P1 in qualifying. I think all of our drivers are finished.
I got
Darren
Joseph Piscucci
Canfield is on
finishing
his
his
third.
last lap, and Hartunian finishing his last lap.
Canfield, last lap, 41.3 for him. Jake Robichaux with a 39. A lot of drivers in the 39s. 10 of our drivers are in the 39s. That is nice to see. The top 8 separate them by 0.2.
And now we go to a winner-take-all scenario. So while we got a few minutes here, though, let's hit our schedule notes the rest of the week.
Oh my goodness!
I know. Look at all this. I mean, it gets pretty simple down at the bottom. We're coming to the end of a lot of seasons.
It does get a little simple.
And we're missing one torque race for some reason on this schedule. But tomorrow, NASA Rallycross Contenders, that comes down to a winner-take-all scenario too. That's also Klaus Kreuzer, second time. He's looking to win Futures and Contenders. He's like Kieran Lifflinder's looking to win Lights and Supercars this season. So both those guys fighting for a lot this season. Justin Robichaux and I, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thursday, Torque Sports Car Series, we're going to Zolder. I have never been there. I don't know what it looks like. We're going to learn. Josh is going to teach me.
That's a cool name, dude.
It is. Oh, look. We got people.
Zolder.
We got somebody doing it live for us. Look at Josh. Josh is just typing away. All right. So we're going to Zolder. That's 8:40 Eastern time. That's me and Josh Mertz. Saturday, we're going to, he figured out dates now. Cool. Saturday, we're going NASA Rallycross World Championship. We're finishing that off at hell. That's Evan McFarland, Kieran Lifflinder, winner-take-all scenario. That's at 2 p.m. Eastern time. And then we're going to have the strength of field races. We're coming back. We were supposed to be back last night, but our timing system decided it was not going to work, even though it worked earlier in the day. We'll hit you with the Torque Sports Car finale on the 15th. And then a whole lot of IRX. I think NASA's going to figure out something fun to stream between then. I might make some people run some F4 cars. Who knows?
Oh, I'll be interested in that.
Yeah. Now I'm going to make you read.
Just when they oh goodness. Make sure to follow us and like and subscribe on YouTube. That's ASN TV USA on YouTube and ASN TV USA on Twitch. I don't have the script up, so I know there's like an actual army of social media things that Brian and Josh Mertz have us sign up for.
It's ASN TV USA everywhere. Blue Sky, Facebook.
Well, it's Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram. And you said I would read it. All right, why don't you? Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, and ring the bell to be notified of our live streams on weekly, along with our short-form video content by Jess Rakowski. And if you like your content broadcasted by ASN, or join our team for commentary, please you can contact us at asntvUSA.com. I think we're jumping into our first heat race. I could be wrong.
No, there's about a minute left in qualifying. Everybody's gotten off the track.
Last but not least, if you'd like to race in NASA, we have something for everyone. From you're brand new, just got a rig, and you're setting little Timmy up on the G929 on the desk, or you've been racing for a while. Come join us. We got something for everybody.
Are you naming your future kid, Little Timmy?
Little Timmy? No. Whenever I think of Timmy, though, I think of Whitest Kids You Know.
Yeah.
And I can only hope.
All right, we got about 15 seconds here. So, up front, I don't know who this Garth McDade guy is, but I think he got disqualified. I think somebody's joined and got disqualified. I don't remember that name. I don't remember that name being on our confirmation list, but it looks like we're going to have 3 heats here tonight. Oh, Garth missed the drivers' meeting and didn't confirm, so they just They just decide to show up and
showed
then
up
got
anyway.
DQ'd.
Yeah. Oh,
That's how we work.
It's going to be Klaus Kreutzer in last. Jake Ribishow P4, Chris Lunan, Matt Hugh, and Joseph Biscucci. Interesting race. Klaus Kreutzer looking to gain crucial grid positions here, because that's really all this race is just for grid position.
Exactly.
In the semifinal.
My favorite part about this track, Josh, we don't use the grid spots that are painted on the track.
I know, isn't that cool? Oh, a good start from Klaus Kreutzer, who cuts the nose off.
We're going 4 wide into turn 1.
That? 2 wide into the Joker as we go down. It's Klaus Kreutzer and Chris Lunan. Klaus on the inside. On the main racing line, Jake Robichaux and Joseph Biscucci are battling, and Joseph goes way wide, however, and needs to get back on track, and Jake takes P1 for the time being. Klaus Kreutzer makes out better than the Joker over Chris Lunan, who is now ahead of Matt Hugh, Matt Hugh looking inside when Chris Lunan makes the pass happen. Wonderful play from him as Chris Lunan draws back to P5. Klaus Kreutzer building a grab to the back 2 now, has his sights set on Joseph Biscucci. Neither of these Type 2 drivers have jokered, however. Biscucci starting to fade a little bit to Robichaux as Klaus begins to close the gap.
If I'm Klaus right now, I'm taking my second Joker right now, and he doesn't. He's going to put himself in traffic.
Yeah, he's going to put himself behind Biscucci, but he's hoping that... I don't know if I would have jokered. I think I would have stayed out like Klaus did. I think he's hoping that Biscucci like that. He's hoping that he can either make the pass on track. Yep, can make the pass on track, and it won't get caught up. Because he saw Jake enter it, and he didn't want to follow Jake.
That is
going to be a harder car. Jake's going to, in his mind, Jake's a harder car to pass. He knows he can put pressure on Biscucci. Biscucci's a newer driver. So as Klaus, without having to take his Joker, takes P1 still yet, or without taking his second Joker.
That's a risky Joker by Biscucci.
Yeah, Chris Lunan takes P2 from Jake Robichaux on turn 1, takes the inside as Jake goes wide. Matt Hugh now in P5, Biscucci after his Joker, P4. All of our drivers have 1 Joker done.
Jake Robichaux catching up to Chris Lunan. Look at that.
Yeah, big time. So, Klaus Kreutzer now with a bit of a gap. I wonder if he has to take his Joker now, or he has to take it next time around. He's taking neither. So, oh no, he's taking 1.
He took 1,
so,
yeah.
Looks like he might hold it for the last lap, or he might just be trying to build up more of a buffer. He doesn't want to come out into traffic. He also doesn't want to come out into a risky merge scenario, because trying to brake on, and then the braking zone's on dirt, and then you immediately have a tarmac left-hand turn.
Yeah, you got to it's a struggle to get that car stopped. Matt Hugh just had some struggles getting that car stopped coming out through that dirt section. Rear-ended Chris Lunan, maybe got a little suspension damage, but they both seem to be moving okay.
Klaus Kreutzer now with a 3-second lead
to
Jake Robichaux as I'm watching him go off to his second Joker now, utilizing the top berm. Slow entry. Jake follows him. No traffic. No contest for Kreutzer. There'll be contest for Jake, though, as he comes out. Never mind him.
Matt Hugh makes the pass on the outside.
Outside of Chris Lunan, sets his sight on Jake Robichaux. Klaus Kreutzer starting to run away with this race as we have 1 lap to go. Chris Lunan looking inside on Matt Hugh right now. Jake Robichaux building a gap, looking to catch up to Klaus Kreutzer, who needs to focus on maintaining it clean. Chris looking outside on Matt Hugh, can't get the grip. Matt Hugh maintains the position P3.
Chris Lunan got a better turn there, though. We're going to be side by side, I think, again into this turn.
As the run on Matt Hugh takes a wider line, looks inside, can't get it done. Matt Hugh retains the position. Chris looks again inside. Can't make anything happen. Matt is starting to build a bit of a gap to him. Chris might be running out of time.
I think they are. Coming through the final dirt section.
Coming down the final dirt section now as he goes on to the final hairpin. Around the final corner, it'll be Klaus Kreutzer who takes Heat 1. Nice job, Klaus. Followed by Jake Robichaux and Matt Hugh, who had a couple impressive passes there during that race. He'll come in P3. Followed by Chris Lunan and Joseph Biscucci in P5. Nice little race all around. A lot of passing, which is always fun to see.
It's very rare for hell. Usually you
It
stick
certainly
it to
is.
the inside and you don't let anybody by.
So far I'm right, as in none of these drivers. I'm sure we'll see drivers in the supercar class risking that grip strip. But so far we haven't seen anybody. As we jump into our second grid, it'll be Raymond Rodriguez, Eric Dubois, Matthew Grove, Darren Canfield, and Ryan Hartunian is our starting grid for heat number 2. As the RPMs go up and the lights go red, wait for him to go out. Green flag's away. It's a good start from Matty Grove. On the outside, certainly looking to take his Joker early. Him and Raymond Rodriguez both do, as the remaining drivers inside, Canfield, Hartunian, and Dubois stay out. Canfield was a little squirrely coming over the dirt jump, but got a hold of it. Maintains P1 for the time being. Hartunian and Dubois close on his tail. Both of those drivers take it a little wide. Eric takes it much better, gets a much better run off than Hartunian does, and is on his tail. Raymond Rodriguez in P5 behind Matty Grove, who got the better start. I'm sure Raymond's looking to build up speed. He goes a little wide over in the last dirt section there. Gets the car grip back up. Loses a bit of time, but gets control of it. As I'm going to watch now, I'm watching Hartunian jump into the Joker. Slow entry. Raymond Rodriguez jumps for his second one already. So Raymond Rodriguez pulls both pins. He might be in traffic behind Hartunian.
Yeah, it's
he
a good strategy.
May not pay for that, though.
No, I don't think he's going to pay for it.
He's a little ahead of him.
There's a decent gap. Hartunian's on his first Joker. Hartunian will probably run the next Joker. But if he keeps hitting the wall like that, Hartunian hit the outside wall coming out of the dirt section. Gets slowed up, getting Rodriguez's way. But I like that strategy, just pulling the Joker twice, get out of the way, get as much clean air as you can. Darren Canfield set the fastest lap with 39.5.
A nice lap from Canfield coming down. Canfield now, I believe, still hasn't taken his Joker. Canfield has taken his Joker.
He
Eric
just took his first one, I think. Eric
utilizing that grip strip on exit. Canfield got turned around after trying the grip strip. I'm watching Grove go for it. Raymond Rodriguez goes for it. Both drivers execute it well. You know, on the fastest lap that Canfield just set, I was actually watching him and Eric go through the final dirt section, and both of them executed it perfectly.
Yeah, it's real hard. Sometimes it will pull your car in a circle.
Yeah, like you want to utilize that grassy hill to, or the grassy knoll, if you will, to
yeah,
to help rotate the car into that corner. But if you get a little bit too much of it, you can get over-rotated, and that's not fun either.
Matt Grove came out with his Joker. Came out in front of Rodriguez.
Eric Dubois yet to take any. Canfield with one. We'll see where they... Grove should have Canfield if Canfield decides. I'm expecting Canfield a Joker here. Dubois definitely.
Yeah, Dubois has to. There's no choice there.
Dubois off to his Joker. I'm looking at his entry speed. Pretty good. Followed by Canfield, who also gets it done. Good exit from Eric Dubois to maintain P1 for the time being. Cuts the nose off Matty Grove. Put Raymond Rodriguez now to 3 after the Joker from Canfield. Moves him to 4th. Eric Dubois trying to build the gap back up. Takes it wide in the dirt section. Scrapes the wall. Gives up a ton of time. Matty Grove's on his outside. Now looking inside, and Matty Grove makes the pass. Raymond Rodriguez now looking inside on Eric Dubois. On the outside, side by side. Eric holds it for the time being. Can he maintain it? Eric now looking inside. Goes in for the draft instead. Going for another move. He knows Eric has to Joker again, so he'll just take it without contest.
Yeah,
doesn't have to force the issue.
Eric's mistake there really threw a wrench in Raymond Rodriguez's plans. Yeah,
yeah.
Dubois was losing a lot of speed there, and made the gap.
Out in front of Raymond.
Kind of eliminated the chance to pass on the final lap here.
Last lap as we follow Matty Grove through the final dirt section. Good entry for him. Better entry for Raymond Rodriguez as he one last-ditch effort to make something happen. He's looking for the inside pass. Can't get it done. It'll be Matty Grove who takes home the pole. Takes him P1 in heat number 2. Raymond Rodriguez P2 will be... I believe that's Darren Canfield. Wonderful race from him. P3 for him, followed by Eric Dubois and Ryan Hartunian. As our drivers enter the middle donut to do donuts. A celebration of what am I looking for? Like something that means like heritage. Never mind.
Tradition?
Forget it. Doesn't
I
matter.
don't know.
We're moving. Yeah, tradition. There's the word. Starting grid for heat number 3: Eric Cavalinger, Wyatt Pearson, Joseph DiGiacomo. I can't believe I said that right. Ryan Light.
They're
We're
off.
away already. It's a good start for Wyatt Pearson. It's a good start for Wyatt Pearson on the outside, followed by Eric Cavalinger looking inside on Ryan Light. Eric makes the pass happen. Wyatt Pearson makes that pass happen on Joseph DiGiacomo and the Joker. Eric Cavalinger holding off Ryan Light right now.
Yeah, it was a good choice by Eric.
Already building a bit of a gap.
It was a good choice by him not to dip into the Joker first off. I feel like he's only got 4 cars in this heat. It's easy. Third position, you get the easier of all the heats. Not saying anybody's slower, but that's kind of how it it's kind of how the heat format works.
That's usually how it pans out.
So I think Eric's just gonna run here, try and get the biggest.
He already has a
biggest gap. He has
a 1.5 second gap to the driver behind him.
1.5 to Ryan, and Ryan hasn't even jokered yet.
No, yeah. So I'm gonna watch Ryan Light here as he tries to chase down Eric Cavalinger, our new driver here. I can actually. He's taking the turns very conservatively, and I like that. He's getting a feel for the car for sure.
I like the orange car.
It was a good entry, and I like the orange car too. It reminds me of Reese's Puffs.
They both take their first Joker. No contest with Ryan Light and where's Wyatt? Oh, Wyatt goes also. Okay, that resets.
So Wyatt pulls both the pins. Giacomo with also 2 Jokers now. So did Light go as well?
Yeah, Light went. Top 3 took their second Joker. Yeah, so they'll all light up here at the end of the second lap. Cap has taken 1, Light's taken 1, Pearson's taken 2, and Giacomo has taken both.
Good Joker entry for Cavalinger. Good Joker entry for Ryan Light. Very good Joker entry. Little slow on exit. These cars are very difficult to get back up to speed if you lose the RPMs. Wyatt Pearson will pass Light, gets squirrely over the jump. Light takes it wide, puts him into the clutches of
We're going to have something here.
Giacomo. We are going to have something here. Pearson gets away out of the turn. Giacomo was looking inside on Light. Couldn't make it happen. Cavalinger still 3 seconds ahead of the other drivers right now. Wyatt Pearson maintains P2.
This is an easy up front for Cavalinger for the LCQs.
We don't want... these races are nice to have every now and again, but it can kind of put you... It doesn't get you too much practice for the feature race, where there's definitely going to be a lot of bumping and shuffling.
Oh, Giacomo losing it. Bouncing that car, losing those back tires.
Loses a lot of time to Ryan Light. Ryan Light gets a good exit out of the dirt section, out of the dirt hairpin, coming into the final dirt section now. I'm going to watch their entries. Pearson nails it. Light nails it. Neither driver. Light building... Wow, Light actually bridging the gap now to Pearson a little bit.
Yeah, Light has gone from defending against Giacomo to attacking Pearson in about 1 lap. Under a second between the 2.
Yeah, come to lap number 6 as we follow Ryan Light here, looking inside right now. Nails the curves perfectly. DiGiacomo takes a little wide. Pearson looking to nail the dirt section. Light gets a much better run and bridges the gap even more so down to a half a second. This is going to come down to the last 2 corners. Ryan Light looking to make something happen. Nails that corner, bridges the gap to 0.2 of a second now. Looking inside, not enough time to make anything happen. Eric Cavalinger will win heat number 3, followed by Wyatt Pearson and Ryan Light after a very good battle. And then finally, Joseph DiGiacomo P4. So congratulations to Eric Cavalinger. Wonderful win from him. Pretty confident. As we jump into our semifinals, Klaus Kreutzer, Eric Cavalinger, Raymond Rodriguez, Matthew Hugh, Ryan Light, Eric Dubois, And
What did I do? I broke everything.
Show me it again. There's one more name.
It's Klaus Cruiser. So we're gonna see
No,
our
it was
first.
Joseph Vespucci.
Oh, Joseph, you read them backwards before.
Yeah, but that's because they qualified backwards. Okay.
All right, we're first look at Klaus versus Eric on track.
So, oh wow, Raymond and Eric are right next to each other, right next to Klaus Kreutzer. Klaus has to deal with teammates right out the gate. We'll see what can happen.
What I foresee? I foresee both the moist cars going straight into the Joker.
Good jump for Eric, who leads the pack right now, coming out of turn 1. Raymond goes off immediately. Four drivers go off immediately. Klaus and Eric are side by side. Klaus with the inside. Eric with the inside again. Klaus outside gets the better run. Forces Eric wide and takes the position, but will he be able to maintain it down to the airpin? Eric looking inside, gets the grip strip, not able to make it happen. Klaus closes the door. Driver into the wall. Griffin Scucci into the wall, bleeds a lot of time to Eric Kaplinger in front, who's looking inside on Klaus Kreutzer. Needs to breathe a little bit. Wait for your moment to strike. You got jokers to take advantage of here. Our bottom 4 have already jokered.
Now, Josh, I don't know if you know the implications for this heat or this LCQ. Both of them being in the same one means only one of them can get the extra bonus points. If Klaus wins this, it's pretty much a done deal for him unless he has a big incident in the feature. If Eric gets this, it's pretty much sealed for him. It might come down to this LCQ.
As we follow these drivers, Klaus Kreutzer with a 42.6, Eric Kaplinger with a 43.3 last time around. As I'm watching them again, I tune back into the back for a second as Brian stays up front. Ryan Light and Matt Hugh are battling right now. Matt Hugh into the wall. Ryan Light maintains the position, builds a gap.
They both take their Joker first together. I would not do that. They need to offset them from each other if they want anything to happen.
I'm sure both of them are upset. Klaus Kreutzer obviously less because he can. This track is hard. Kaplinger looking inside, gets the grip strip, does it perfectly.
No black flags.
Did that very well. Gets the gap down now to 2/10, 3/10. Bad exit coming out of the dirt. Loses a little bit of time, however. Time make it 7/6. It was 6/10 now behind Klaus Kreutzer as Klaus
Eric.
thought
Eric was going to go for it.
Raymond Rodriguez stays out. I believe both of his jokers are done. Dubois is done in P4. I just go back up front. Klaus Kreutzer very deep in a turn. Eric looking inside. Can't get the car to grip up. Klaus maintains the spot.
I know I haven't left camera off these two. This is they haven't left each other. They haven't left each other. Yeah, there's a battle going on for 6th, but this is for championship right here. Who pulls it? It looks like Eric's going to pull it.
Eric Kaplinger going for the Joker. Good entry into the Joker. Gets
excellent
the grip strip like he should. Good exit. Comes out in front of his teammate, Raymond Rodriguez. Klaus needs to respond this next lap. Eric needs to fly.
Klaus goes a little wide. Gets the grip strip pretty well.
Kaplinger
see how Eric hits it?
The third section.
Eric also grabs it.
Well. Good exit. Needs to get this turn. Needs to get this last turn right. Gets a kind of a good exit. Doesn't touch the divot in the dirt. Up the final turn. I'm going to tune into Klaus as he jumps off into his Joker. Where will he come out? Already around. I don't think it's going to be a contest. Kaplinger's still behind. Will he have the inside line, though?
Oh, Kaplinger had to hit the brakes. I'm sending the move here, Josh.
Klaus looking to maintain that inside line. Cap takes a wider, looks to get it, tries to give him a nudge, can't make it happen.
This is your last chance.
Final third section. Last chance to make something happen. Klaus nails it perfectly. Eric Kaplinger nails it. As they come into the final turn, will Klaus make some mistake? He doesn't. Klaus will win. C-Main, P1, P2 for Eric Kaplinger, and that'll be Raymond Rodriguez in P3, followed by Eric Dubois, Joseph Vespucci, Matt Hugh, and finally Ryan Light will round up our final grid spots. Brian is frantically doing math. I can see.
No,
I
just told Josh to do math because I can't do it right now. But I know Klaus has 5. Oh no, let me go look. We got another LCQ coming up real quick. But Klaus got 10 points in qualify. Eric got 6. Well, no, Klaus has 10 to Eric's 6 tonight. We're going. I got to get on these drivers. Read it off quick, Josh.
Matty Grove, Jake Robichaud, Wyatt Pearson, Darren Canfield, Chris Lunan, Joseph DiGiacomo, and Ryan Hartunian is our B main for this evening, and they are away. It's a good start for Matty Grove on the outside. Wyatt Pearson gets a bit of a jump. I'm sure he's going to joker first. Immediately off, followed by Joseph DiGiacomo. That is Jake Robichaud with a good start in front. My fault, with his teammate Matty Grove behind him, followed by Darren Canfield, Chris Lunan, and Ryan Hartunian are the drivers that stayed out. The drivers joking were Wyatt Pearson and Joseph DiGiacomo. It was a good jump for Wyatt Pearson in the first half, but he needs to maintain speed throughout the rest of this race, now taking the joker early. Jake Robichaud's up in front, his team battling with his teammate right now. Darren Canfield takes it very deep into turn number 5 as we come up to turn 7 now.
The Burger's looking to make a move.
I'm watching the front. No, neither one of these drivers jokers. Chris Lunan goes off to his joker though, followed by Ryan Hartunian and Joseph DiGiacomo, who will finish his strategy for this evening. Ryan Hartunian and his joker. I'm going back up front to see what's happening. Jake Robichaud holding it. Darren Canfield very deep into turn number 4. As we come down, I think that is Matty Grove in front. Am I right?
That is Matty Grove up front. Matt Grove up front. Yeah. Jake Robichaud in second. I don't think they're going to battle each other too hard. I mean, I doubt it. Yeah, they just got to offset their jokers. That's what we do. On our team, when we're racing hard like that, we'll just offset the jokers, and whoever gets it, gets it. We're not going to try and force the on-track pass.
Darren Canfield coming out in front of Chris Lunan. The battle back here, Wyatt Pearson and Joseph DiGiacomo. Pearson takes it deep. DiGiacomo gets a bit of a run, but has to check up because Wyatt closes the door. I go back up front to Matty Grove. He's running right now 4 seconds ahead.
I'm sticking back on Lunan, well, they were on top of each other. DiGiacomo and Hartunian and Pearson. We got a couple little battles in the back here. The front separated.
Pearson and DiGiacomo all over each other right now as we come to lap 4.
Did Grove take his joker?
No one jokered. No one jokered. Chris Lunan takes his second joker. Put that make him behind Joseph DiGiacomo now.
If Grove did a joker, this is Jake's race.
Chris Lunan makes the pass on Joseph in turn 2. Looking to maintain the spot, utilizes the grip strip, excellently utilizes the grip strip.
Pearson having a little problem on the wall.
Chris now looking to make a move on Wyatt Pearson. No longer having to defend against Joseph DiGiacomo after nailing that turn. Joseph looks inside, however, but can't make it happen. Bleeds more time because of it. As they go up back front, Jake is taking his joker, followed by Darren Canfield taking his second joker. Matty Grove yet to take his second. Jake Robichaud will come out in P2. Bit of a traffic jam happening behind him, though, as Darren Canfield and Wyatt Pearson are battling, as well as Chris Lunan and Joseph DiGiacomo still. Wyatt Pearson looking inside on Darren. DiGiacomo looking outside on Lunan. Can't make it happen. No position changes for anybody. I go back up to Wyatt Pearson, who's looking inside now on Darren. Can't make anything happen. His battles are starting to fizzle out a little bit as Matty Grove goes off to his joker. He will come out ahead of Jake Robichaud. No contest for these two drivers. Good running for these guys in the B main. Behind them, the battle rages on. These drivers really haven't separated. Like, the gaps haven't lessened or increased from like 0.4 of a second. They were all on top of each other. But
this is the racing I was expecting at Hell. There's not much you can do to pass.
You have to kind of wait for a mistake, as it'll be Matty Grove who takes home the B main podium, followed by Jake Robichaud and Darren Canfield with a P3. Wonderful racing from him. Wyatt Pearson, Chris Lunan, Joseph DiGiacomo, and Ryan Hartunian will finish out our semifinal races for this evening as we go into warm up here. I believe Brian and I are going to take a break.
They're going to have to fix those Slapex cars in the warm up. They just head-on collisioned.
Ooh. I'm getting word now that both Slapex drivers are dead.
We're going to go to break.
You're so interesting.
I love your browser history.
I like that you're not hiding anything from me.
By the way, nice IP address. I like your neighborhood.
You are so special. This ad is just for you.
I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous with your personal data.
Switch on privacy, switch off trackers and viruses. Go to nordvpn.com. NordVPN. Safely be you.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Absolutely be doing what he has to do. He has to go for the championship. He has to recover the points that he lost. He's down the race, takes the lead in the 12. What a move. And he takes the lead and holds it.
Side between these two and Terminal. This is going to get spicy.
Exiting turn one, over the jump to begin the first lap, clog at the inside line. McFarland contact between them. They are still side by side. This opens the door for Wetz. He can't make anything happen. From the 26, he has not won in quite some time. Dragster acing the entry to turn one, up heading to the inside of Magnus, gives him a nudge. The grip strip on the inside, Phil. Wetz had a little bit better run, but Looks like Rally's gonna hold this one.
Welcome back, everybody. We welcome you back to the round 20 of the championship overall and round 10 of the second season of NASA Rallycross Futures here in Norway, with Brian Sawyer in the production truck and also next to me in the commentary box. My name is Joshua Darnell, and we're live on ASN Plus. Once again, cameras all season on ASN are brought to you by Whiplash SimCams. Be sure to check them out at facebook.com/WSimCams. We thank you, Andrew Cardinelli IV, for your camera support. Also, the intro music for the NASA World feed was produced by Alex Abetti. And if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to the Automotive Sports Network on Blue Sky, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Ring the bell to be notified of our weekly streams, along with our short-form video content. And if you'd like your content broadcasted on ASN, you can contact us at asnTVUSA.com. And, one more and, if you'd like to race in NASA, we have something for everyone. All the info is at nasasimracing.com. We
got all the ands out of the way.
Oh, we did. We did. Isn't that wonderful? I love when that happens. I've been informed by Slaypeck's pit crew that both drivers are fine. I jumped the gun. My mistake, everybody. I tend to be a little dramatic. As we come down to Brian, papers are being ruffled around here frantically. There was a little bit of a fire outbreak as we tried to figure out what this situation would break down to in the final race here for Futures for this season. It is a winner-take-all scenario for Eric Kaplinger and Klaus Kreutzer. So, quite a lot riding on the feature race. Pressures will be high, tensions will be high. I am curious to see who will be able to maintain under the pressure and who's going to start to show a little bit of some cracks in their armor, if we see any. Both of these drivers might be perfect, and we might see another battle like we did in the semifinal. Who's to say? We'll have to wait and find out. Brian, what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, if they finish 1-2, whoever wins that, it's over. If they both have some issues and finish further back, it gets a little murkier. If they finish 3rd and 4th, there's only 2 points between there. So if Klaus got 3rd and Eric got 4th, that's a tie. Then Josh really gets to do some math. But
oh boy,
a few other scenarios. I mean, somebody could have a terrible week and a drop week comes into play. Not 100% sure what's going to happen, but I'm expecting 1-2 from these guys. I'm expecting some diverse. I'm expecting a better offset and Joker strategy. Klaus is going to be on the inside. He's pretty much locked off the Joker from lap 1. Eric's going to be on the outside.
He can't take it.
Eric can take it lap 1 if he wants. Do you risk it and go behind everybody though?
I think Cap knows he's fast. If he can take the Joker and capitalize on other drivers' errors, because we've been seeing a lot of driver errors. Like Raymond Rodriguez took advantage of a couple of them in his heat race. So if he's able to make passes on track, that can just build up more of his time. I mean, he's kind of already set up to take the Joker as is. If he tries to cut across the track to stay on the racing line, he could run into issues there too. These rallycross tracks these official FIA rallycross tracks are my favorite in the sim. However, they really test the mettle of the rally drivers. These tracks are, essentially these are just go-karts.
Yeah, this is probably the most technical track we have in iRacing.
Every turn needs to be nailed perfectly if you want to get a good time here.
Oh
my God! There's a big crash. Oh my goodness,
ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go slow mo here.
Medevac is being called.
I don't know if you can see it. We're gonna run it back just a second because he's coming up to it. Let's see if I can hit this real quick in time. I'm gonna show you. This track is so technical that we're just gonna pause it. We have time.
Oh my God, John! Do we have John Madden in the booth?
We do. Right here. There's a divot. There's a divot right there. You want your car to hit that divot every single time, so that you are moving. Like it will set your car in the optimal position to turn. Like that is how technical these tracks are. If you hit that every time, you will be fast every time. If you don't hit that, you will be slow.
I think the thing that catches a lot of drivers off here too is that dirt section, that dirt hairpin that you have to take here. Those curves, like in actual rallycross tracks, are humongous. I mean, they are like a 45-degree incline. So if you get the tire caught up over that, you will spin. Exactly. But I'm going to expect to see Kreutzer and Kaplinger go for that just to potentially gain an edge. It all comes down to this. Our final race for the evening in futures. We got Klaus Kreutzer, Matty Grove, Eric Kaplinger, Jake Robichaux, Raymond Rodriguez, Darren Canfield, Eric Dubois, Wyatt Pearson, Joseph Piscucci, Chris Lunan. That is our feature grid for the night. As the lights go, revs go up, the lights go red. We wait for the flag to drop. We'll see who gets the better start. It's a good start from Eric Kaplinger on the outside. Him and Klaus are side by side. Raymond Rodriguez right behind him. Both of these teammates go for the Joker immediately. Outside stays.
We're going to have two paths.
Klaus in first. Certainly Wyatt Pearson's going to get a black flag for the cut. Eric Kaplinger still maintains Joker pole position, while Klaus Kreutzer, coming into a battle with Matty Grove, maintains position. There is a battle all over the place as I'm in the blimp here.
I kind of like that half went one way and half went the other. That's exciting. Eric's already catching up to the back of Lunan, though. We went 5 and 5. 5 took it, 5 didn't.
5 and 5. I'm actually a little overwhelmed right now by how many battles are happening. As Eric Dubois goes off to his Joker, 5 by Eric Kaplinger, Raymond Rodriguez, and that'll be Darren Canfield off to their Joker. Joseph Piscucci also goes off to his Joker. Eric Kaplinger looks like he'll be coming into a battle. He gets by Wyatt Pearson, makes the pass happen. Needed to happen. That pass.
Yeah, minimal battle. Minimal battle. One turn.
Eric
Not getting held up at all.
Grip strip. Looking back up in front of Klaus Kreutzer. Klaus Kreutzer yet to take their top 5, yet to take their Joker. Kaplinger count down both of his. So for Rodriguez as well, who got caught up in traffic. Rodriguez now making the pass on, I believe that
Canfield also. Oh!
Rodriguez around. Joseph Piscucci gets a hold of Rodriguez's rear bumper and spins him. As I go back up to Eric Kaplinger, he comes out. He is behind Chris Lunan. He makes the pass on Eric Dubois. Our top 4 yet to take any Joker.
We're going to take a quick replay look at that.
2 seconds behind. I'll maintain on our drivers. I'm going to try to find.
We got Raymond Rodriguez and Joseph Piscucci right next. Or that's Darren Canfield. Darren Canfield just gets in the back, pushes Ray into the wall, and Ray's got to get that car around.
Oh, that's awful. That might be the that's awful. That's way too on a track like this. That's way too much time bled.
I hate sitting in blitz cam too often, but this. I feel like we need to be up high above for this right now, Josh.
So Klaus Kreutzer still holds P1. No Joker yet from him. Eric Kaplinger's 2 seconds behind Lunan at the moment, closing that gap with every lap.
Eric Kaplinger 8 seconds behind
Kreutzer.
Okay, yeah. Do we know what the delta is here?
I don't, but I'll keep track of it now as 2 drivers go into the Joker. That's Jake Robichaux comes out. Eric Kaplinger will take it, probably make it about 3 seconds. Maybe 2.5.
Oh, boy. Okay. I don't know if Eric's got this. He's 7 seconds behind Klaus, and Klaus hasn't taken any. Eric
gets around. Gets the car straightened up, loses a lot of time, though. Jake Robichaux will take the position back. Kaplinger looking inside now. I go back up to Kreutzer as he still stays out. Grove will now take his Joker, his first Joker of the evening, followed by Chris Lunan. Jake Robichaux still battling Eric Kaplinger.
Eric's probably screaming in that car right now. Jake, go. Take the Joker. Get out of my way. This is the closest thing we have to a battle on track. Klaus Kreutzer is probably going to hold on to his 2 Jokers for the final 2 laps. He's out in the way. He's got 6 seconds on Grove.
Eric now running into issues behind Jake Robichaux. Klaus Kreutzer. Jake probably going to take his Joker. And I would assume he's going to take it now, get rid of the pressure. He doesn't.
Does.
No, he does.
No,
he stays
does.
out. Eric Kablinger now looks to make a move on Matty Grove. Can't make it happen as we come to lap 7. 3 laps to go. Eric Kablinger makes the move immediately on Matty Grove. He takes the turn
Grove went wide. I don't know if Grove
gave
was
it to
just...
him.
Yeah, I don't know if Grove's letting it happen, letting the championship battle unfold.
Eric Kablinger said thank you, so we'll assume that it was on purpose. Now Eric Kablinger looking to build the gap. He's 7 seconds behind. The Joker's 3 seconds. He'll still be behind Kreutzer. Kreutzer looking now to take first Joker number 1. He pulls the pin. So we'll see where the time comes out. 7 seconds behind now. Down to 5 seconds. Down to 4 seconds. Down to 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Back up to 3. The Joker is about 3.5 seconds each time around. Kablinger bridging that gap to Kreutzer. I wonder if Kreutzer used the Joker to kind of get an idea of what the delta was, to get more comfortable knowing if he needs to push or if he can maintain his current speed. Matty Grove now on the heels of Kablinger. As I watch them take this entry, Kablinger nails it. Grove a little wide. Kablinger nails the grip strip, coming up to the final finish start straight away. As we take lap number 9 now. Kreutzer stays out. I'm sure Kreutzer's waiting to the very end. Kreutzer holds his grenade for the last lap of the race. We have another driver going off for their Joker. That'll be...
Kreutzer's taking
Chris
both.
Lunin goes off for his Joker.
Kreutzer's taking both.
No, Kreutzer's taking both. Chris Lunin.
Chris Lunin. You said Kreutzer. I got confused. Kreutzer's taking both of him. I'm a little distracted. I'm getting information from Josh. Yeah, we need an unofficial call at the end. Where drop weeks could come into play. Not 100% sure how this is unfolding. I told Josh to look at drop weeks and calculate some stuff, and drop weeks might come into play here. I'm not 100% sure. It's going to be very unofficial at the end.
Kreutzer is staying out. He is... Oh, so they've taken both the Jokers. Okay, so Kablinger is 4 seconds behind. All right. So that's it. This is the final lap. Eric needs Kreutzer to make a mistake.
Raymond Rodriguez after getting spun, fastest lap.
0. Really putting a message down that he is not to be trifled with. He might have gotten spun, but he's certainly not the slowest. Proving that he is the fastest driver here tonight in the feature, as Klaus Kreutzer will come across the line. P1, followed by Eric Kablinger, P2, Matty Grove, P3, Jake Robichaux, P4. A wonderful race tonight. Darren Canfield with P5, Chris Lunin, P6, Eric Dubois, P7, Wyatt Pearson, P8, Joseph Escucci, P9, and last but not least, after a bad spin but setting fastest lap of the race, Raymond G. Rodriguez will cross the line coming home. All of our drivers go into the middle for some celebratory. Raymond Rodriguez obviously a little upset after what happened, decides to park it, wants to get the car checked out as soon as possible for next season. Good races being talked around all about. Brian, can we go to the middle? There we go. That's a wonderful camera.
What we're looking
there it is. Everyone out here, it's a wonderful season of NASA Rallycross. We want to thank all of our drivers for coming out for every race this season. This is just beautiful. Honest to God, it's our own version of the Blue Angels.
Yeah, we're doing it. Oh my God. Okay, so this is very unofficial. We got to go back and audit.
Like we get a little dusty out here.
Yeah, we got to go back and audit like we do every season. We're gonna get out of here real quick because we're coming up to the lights race. But I'm gonna hit y'all with points. We're unofficial. This is what our final standings for the season are looking like. Klaus Kreutzer 218 to Eric Kaplinger 217. Raymond Rodriguez maintains P3 at 146. Jake at 137 and P4. Ed Boyles Jr. not here tonight, but P5 overall with 113. Matt Grove 105 and 6th. Lunin 95 7th. Cartwright, Dubois, and Pearson round out the top 10. We'll hit our...
Wait, you go...
What?
Eric Dubois moved up 3 spots. Way to go, Eric.
Did he?
In point. Yeah, look.
Look at that. Yeah, 3 spots.
Hell yeah. From
breaking in the top
P12
10.
to P9, big moves.
Big moves. Looking at the team's championship, move over at Speedy Time solidifies that win. Team Watson Racing in second place. Cypex Racing, powered by TWRS, 280. Saints and Sinners, 149. JC Academy, Speed Bumps, JC Simsport again, Control Z Racing, Kieran Lifflander Racing, and Curb Appeal by Saints and Sinners. Oh boy.
Curb Appeal is a really cool name. Who came
It
up
is. Hey, the VW Beetle Light won this season. Who would have thought?
Really?
All right. It did. But,
Oh, who's out on the track burning it down right?
it's just Wyatt Pearson.
Oh, it's
all by
Wyatt.
himself. I think we're going to get out of here,
Wyatt,
Josh.
go home!
Think
All
we're
right,
gonna get
guys,
out
we'll
of
catch
here?
you in the light session.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Stay
See
tuned
y'all
for
in a
more
few minutes.
Rallycross action.